What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Inkmanit. I'm bringing you guys another commentary. So what will the next Call of Duty be? It's been confirmed that it's going to be boots on ground, and they're taking Call of Duty back to the original roots, which is amazing. Like, I've been waiting for a boots on ground Call of Duty for quite a while now, and you might say that we got Modern Warfare Remastered. Technically, it's not a new game, it's an old game that's remastered. Like, I like it, I love the game and all, but it's still not a new game. Like, it would be amazing with a new Call of Duty, like a fresh Call of Duty with boots on ground. So that they have confirmed that will be amazing. So what do we have confirmed about, like, what's era gonna be in, how is it gonna be? Many people say it's gonna be Vietnam. Like, I would say 9 out of 10 people would say it's gonna be Vietnam, and that sounds cool. Like, I would settle on that. That would be a cool idea and a good Call of Duty game, to be honest. But in my opinion, I think it's either gonna be World at War, which, like, this is my opinion. I'm not saying this is what it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be either it's going to be World at War, and then it's going to be a new World at War game. It's not going to be a sequel to the old World at War game. So yeah, but it's going to be hard because there wouldn't be wouldn't be a lot of attachments. There would be a lot of guns, but not a lot of attachments. Of course, you can have like a sort of red dot like you had in World at War, but it's hard. Like, it's hard to make up attachments. Like, you could have drum mags, you could have like fast mags, for example. You could have grips, stock, for example, bayonet, and so on and so on. So of course it would be like, at least there would be like a decent amount of attachments. And like the good Call of Duties, the Call of Duties that sold the most, had the most OP kill streak, like Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2. Those games had the most OP kill streaks, and that is why people loved them. So yeah, they had, like, you could only have, for example, you could have like UAV, or I mean like recon plane and artillery, and then dogs, and then you could probably have like different kind of artillery and different kind of recon planes, like advanced recon plane, and like, for example, advanced artillery that would like bomb a larger area or bomb for longer time or gas the enemies or whatever. But like, the most likely scenario, which I think, and this is my opinion, again, it's not something that is confirmed, I'll think it's like gonna be Civil War. Not in the era, like the American Civil War, not like that, but if you guys have seen the game called Homefront, it's I think it's Korean or Japanese empire taking over USA. So I think it would be something like that. Like, maybe it's not a country that is Civil War, but maybe it's like the nation, or I mean like the entire world, and the entire world are split in half, and it would probably be like the Ghost campaign, where you have two sides. One side is for order and one side is for freedom. Like, the other side just can't decide what like order is, so they're like being like maybe like a bit of a harsh government or empire. But the multiplayer perhaps will be pretty awesome. Like, you would have like destroyed maps, like a lot of ruins, maybe trench warfare. I don't know. I don't know if that would fit in, but at least you would have a lot of ruins and ruined buildings and cities. And you could also have some pretty cool kill streaks. Like, you could have chopper gunner, you could have AC-130, you could have bombing strikes, UAV, different UAV, and you can have a lot of attachments. Like, if it was futuristic, like, people don't say they want futuristic, but I'm totally okay with it as long as it's boots on ground and no lasers. I think like Ghost was a pretty good example. It wasn't too much in the future with the weapons. Like, it was still pretty normal weapons, and I think most of the weapons are like prototypes or still in use to this day. So I think it would be a good idea to have some sort of a Ghost era. Just, it would be, the graphic doesn't need to be that like great. Like, more colorful graphics would be okay, and you could have better kill streak and better maps and better balance between the weapons. So yeah, and you could, like, for example, what I really want to see in a new Call of Duty game is different barrel attachments. I love the idea of having a suppressor long barrel muzzle brake. and so on, because that just makes it more like, it would like make your gun just perform a lot different than like having this like same attachment over and over again, like only red dot, only extended mags and suppressor. I know when you had muzzle brake and ghost, which was amazing, like it made the gun a lot more different and made it perform different, which made it really like a solid choice over the suppressor. Because I remember back in Modern Warfare 3, everybody was using the suppressor because you didn't get that much punished to use the suppressor, and there wasn't anything else to use. Because like the iron sights in that game was pretty amazing, like the ACR, like if you have extended mags, and then you could have, for example, a silencer. So yeah, and I hope like they will have like a ranking, like league play or something, because league play back in Black Ops 2 was amazing. So I hope they make that into the game, which will be it would be a beyond, because that would be just amazing to have that. I would like them to like add new maps here and there in the new game as well. Like they would add, for example, each month they will add like a map, or like a night version of a map, or a day version of a map, or rainy, or foggy, or sunny. Just make it a lot more content, so we would like keep getting back to the game. And another thing, like as you see, like when people try to play the older Call of Duty games, there are just like not enough people to play, for example, Domination or Ground War. I hope you get, like, if you have prestige in other Call of Duty games, you'll get prestige tokens in the new Call of Duty games that comes out now, because that will make people go back to the older Call of Duties, and that will just like, it will be a win-win situation for everyone. Because then you could, if it's not a World at War game, you could go back to World at War and you could play that and get prestige tokens from that, and then go back to new Call of Duty, which would be amazing. So yeah, this is what I just had like on my mind, what I was talking about. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I was talking about, and you find it like somehow useful. And if you guys like what you guys think the new Call of Duty is going to be, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you guys think it's going to be. And yeah, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. That will really help me out a lot, and I would appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.